In today's video, we are going to walk you through Anara AI, what it is, how it works, and how you can use it to boost productivity, automate tasks, and streamline your workflow. But before we get started, if you haven't signed up already, make sure to use the link which is given down below in the video description. Creating an account here in Anara is a breeze. You can choose to use any of the following accounts, or if you wanted, you can use your business or personal email and click the continue button. From here, you can choose the following options. Is it going to be for academic research, for schoolwork, or for industry research? For now, we're going to choose the first option, and it's up to you if you wanted to use Anara with your team, which is helpful if you are working in a collaborative environment. But for solo research projects, you might want to use it as your own. Now, you can be honest and answer some questions here, say for example YouTube, and then click the continue button. It may take a little while, but once you've done that, as you can see, remember to use our affiliate link, and what will happen is you will be forwarded to the main dashboard of Anara. Now, in the left side area is going to be the homepage. You will see some shortcuts, recent files, quick actions, and anything Anara wants you to access fast. For example, you have the upload, the create button, wherein it lets you bring content to Anara or start something new. You also have the ability to chat with a file or chat with a folder. Now, let's click the next button right here. If you wanted to create a new chat, what will happen is you will be forwarded to a simple prompt, okay, at the bottom. You can research, write about anything, or understand. Now, I'm going to type in a simple prompt, and you see that there is like a drop-down menu. You can choose from the following models, okay? So you can use GPT, OSS, GPT 5.1, but as you may notice, it requires a subscription plan. For example, the Auto and the GPT 5.1 requires the Pro subscription. On the other hand, the Gemini 2.5 Flash, the Gemini 2.5 Pro, as well as the Claude requires the Max subscription. For now, we are going to choose the GPT OSS. Remember, if you decided to upgrade, you can always revert back to our affiliate link, okay? So for that, we're going to choose the GPT OSS for the free account. Next, beside that is going to be the response length. At the moment, since we are using the free account, we are limited to 250 words. But if you wanted to upgrade and unlock all of the tools and features, you might want to go to the Plus plan. It gives you 500 words plus no limit. Okay? And then click the plus button if you want to attach a file or connect more apps, which we are going to explore later. But for now, we're going to click the arrow button so that we can have a response from this. Okay, so it also gave you a YouTube videos as a result if you wanted to check that later. Now, we're going to go back to the left side area and click the library. It is basically your storage area. All uploaded files, folders, and generated documents live here. So think of it as your file manager inside Anara. And then you have the agents. Anara agents are custom AI assistants with specific roles or personalities. Earlier in the homepage, remember, we have created a prompt. It's similar to the agent here. But in this case, we can chat with file, chat with a folder. We can also use the Learn Alana or maybe search for papers. Basically, you have so many things that you can do here because you can set behaviors for writing, teaching, editing, or maybe business tasks. You can reuse that agent anytime for a consistent result. For example, let's say, and then maybe click the search workspace and click the up button. Okay, so it's going to do its purpose and it would give you an amazing result. Now, after that is going to be the private. The private is a workspace in a file section. that you can only access. All right. So if you wanted to rename this one, for example, that this is essentially useful if you want to keep sensitive files or maybe AI agents separate and not shared with your team or collaborator. Okay, so you also have the option to use a different view if you wanted. And then below that is going to be the plan and usage. It shows your current subscription status and how much of your plan you've used. So at the moment, the free account is kind of limiting. We only have like 1,000 words per day, and we already use 345. Now for the imports, you only have five options for that. Okay, so it shows you how many files you can import or upload per day under your plan. With this in mind, you see that there is a plus button on the top left corner. Now, if you wanted to have more control over your prompt, you can file upload, folder upload, or import. Now, for the import, you can use any of the following. You can use an ID, a specific URL, or maybe you can use connect your apps. In the connect your apps, you have multiple options to allow Anara to connect to other apps and extend its functionality. So for example, if you want to connect your Zotero, Mendeley, Google Drive, Notion Pro, OneDrive, SharePoint, you can do so. Now, let's say I wanted to connect my Google Drive with Anara. Okay, so this requires you to upgrade. But if you don't want that, let's skip it. And you also have the ability to invite and earn passively. All right, so you can just use the copy link to any page on anara.com by adding this URL. And of course, you have all these rewards waiting for you. And then within the connectors, we have, and then below that is going to be the general, wherein you can use many of the following settings to name your organization, create a specific workspace URL, or maybe use an icon to upload your logo to reflect your brand identity and your voice. Remember, if you use our affiliate link on the upgrade plan, you can choose from any of the following to unlock the full potential of Anara to your productivity. Having said all of that, now if you go back again to the main homepage, you have the ability to switch to different workspaces. If you wanted to create a new one, you are also welcome. Now, the theme section, if you wanted to change the theme from light to dark, so this is like a matter of preferences, you can do so. So you have a lot of things that you can tweak the settings here. If in terms of the Chrome extension, if you wanted to extend the functionality of Anara Web Clipper, you can add it to your Chrome. And then on the three dots on the top right corner, you have the option to access quick actions, agent, get started, and their recent files. And with that being said, and that's it for today's walkthrough on how to use Anara AI. I hope this helped you understand the tool better. Now, if you have any questions, suggestions, drop them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And if you are ready to try Anara AI for yourself, do not forget to sign up using our affiliate link, which is in the video description. It helps support the channel, and you also get access to the latest features right away. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you again in the next video.